Puddles in the morning, puddles in the evening, puddles in the afternoon. Well, I'm a puddle boy and she's a puddle girl. The Puddles podcast is starting real soon.
Welcome to Puddles by your host Andrew Collin
and your host Brenna LaRock. Oh, okay. Taparoo.
Tapari.
All right, so this is going to be a special episode. This might be this is probably not a good idea, but you know, sometimes you got to be a risk taker. We did
It's either going to be a really long episode or a really short episode.
Yeah, this is going to be either the worst thing ever or the best thing ever or somewhere in between.
And we'll probably never do it again.
But we made the topic. Usually we don't bring up the topic till the second half of the episode, but since this is a special episode, we are going to get high. And I don't know why I say it like that. I say it like I'm a 80-year-old man.
No, because it is a journey for us. Like, I get really a lot of anxiety around smoking weed.
Yeah.
And you just don't smoke. Well, we both don't smoke weed, so.
I know. I you know, a lot of people would be like, well, you seem so chill and relaxed. And you know what? Here's the thing with weed. The first few times, like, I'll do it like maybe like 3 days in a row and be like, yeah, I could be a pothead. Oh, I am. I'm just chill Andrew. And then by the fourth day, I don't know what it does to me psychologically, but I lose my mind and I get anxious and I feel like disassociated with reality. And I'm like, I will never smoke again. And it's like and I forget that about 2 years later. I'm like, I could be a pothead. And then I do the same thing again 2 years later. I could be a pothead. So here I am, going to smoke a little weed. We'll see what happens. It'll probably be fun and silly. Me and Brenna went to a weed store.
The things that happen to you, by the way, the terrible things that happen to you on day 4 happen to me whilst I'm getting high. So might have an anxiety attack. It's fine.
I know. We should be so much cooler. We live in LA. We should talk like Snoop Dogg. Like sometimes I'm just like, yeah, dude, just light up the fucking blunt, dude. Stop being a bitch and hit the blunt.
I'd be such a loser smoking with Snoop Dogg.
Oh, I'd be like, I got contact high, Snoop.
Snoops.
Okay. So anyways,
Talk us
so
through what kind of weed you got.
We went to I know there's 2 different kinds. There's sativa and indica. And I know indica is in the couch and sativa is more like a head high.
Sat up in the couch.
And so we thought we would do a head high because we're going to be talking as opposed to just falling into our chairs. And so we went into the dispensary. First time in there, so we got 45% off.
This feels like an infomercial.
They're like, what do you want? And I'm like a blunt. They're like, you want a blunt? And I was like, a joint. I was like, maybe a blunt is a little strong.
No, the guy goes, so the blunts have, and I looked at him, I go, wait, what is a blunt? So anyways.
Yeah, he's like, the blunt has hash in it and stuff. We're like, nah, dude. So he showed us a few different joints. This is sativa. And yeah, so this should be an interesting episode. Brenna is lighting it up. I guess if you're at home, everybody.
So is this sativa, hybrid, or indica?
This was sativa, I believe. Right? Or was it hybrid?
Sativa.
Here we go.
Really hit it because it's still like lighting up.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. It's kind of hot watching you smoke.
I feel cool.
Yeah.
I feel really cool. Especially we just watched the Jewel documentary. I'm like, maybe I'll try to blow a cloud.
Okay, but that wasn't cool.
That's pretty cool.
When's the first time you smoked weed?
I smoked out of a shampoo bottle.
What?
Yeah, when I was like 13. We cut holes in like a plastic shampoo bottle, which probably could have killed us. And I remember my buddy Jordan, he got weed, and he like got like an ounce of like, back then it was like either swag or kind bud.
You got a stalk of weed?
Yeah, a stalk. And the swag was good. I don't know. I was high. I remember just like listening to like I don't know if we listened to the Doors yet. Maybe Sublime or some shit. I'm trying to remember like some stories about weed. Like I just remember we'd go to Taco Bell and get like 55 fucking tacos.
Yes. Taco Bell. And when I would get high with my best friend Trenton growing up in high school, and we would go to Taco Bell all the time. And then I would make him come with me to clean my car.
Sounds like a crazy time.
No, because you know what? I don't know what it is, but every time I get high on sativa, I'm like, I gotta clean everything. I will clean. I'll reorganize my entire life because I get so anxious. I'm like, I need to make up for the fact that I'm high. Like I punish myself for it. I think because when getting high in high school, like you have bad associations. You're like, this is bad. This is wrong. My parents will ground me. And it's hard to let go of that.
Yeah. Having like Navy, like parents, they would drink and shit. Did they look down on weed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not now, but I don't care
where you go
whether or not weed is legal. I don't want my kids smoking it. Especially if they live with... No! What are you doing?
We've had enough, I think, for now.
No. This is half a gram. It's nothing.
Weights.
I mean, I know a gram.
What?
I kissed a guy once for a gram.
You're always doing something for some kind of amount of money or weight.
Listen, you have to trade.
Was he like the cool stoner kid in high school?
No, he was disgusting.
And so he had a gram of weed, and he's like, "Make out with me, and I'll give you the weed."
No, it was just like, just a little kiss.
Little peck.
Because I didn't have $10 for a gram. Do you ever think about that when in high school you were just driving around with? I mean,
no money.
Just like
yeah, my mom would give me like $20. That's always what it was. Here's $20. I was like, I need gas. She's like, 20 will do.
Yeah, I used to. One of my first jobs was working at a pumpkin patch, and I made like, I remember I started at like $8 an hour, and then the next season they started giving me like $8.75 an hour, and I was like, actually, that was pretty good for back in the day.
You're like, God, if 3 people could pay me that.
No, listen. So for 2000, how old was I? Maybe like 2009. $8.75 for working at a pumpkin patch and making donuts is pretty good.
You're making donuts at the pumpkin patch?
Yeah, like they would have. So one year I did. They had what's that word?
Pumpkin?
No, when you go down the line.
Who would have thought?
You hold on to the thing and you go down the line.
A zip line.
Okay, so that first year they had a zip. No, I like helped them clean up in the barns one of the years, and then I ran the zip. And then I ran a zip line.
You ran the zip line?
I was the head runner of the zip line.
How many people died on this fucking
It was
zip
like
line?
little kids.
Oh my God.
And there was no straps. They just hold on to something and go down. It was small. It's Northern Michigan in 2009.
Yeah.
Not a lot of safety precautions. But then the next year I got promoted to donuts. And we would
know. That doesn't sound like a promotion.
No, that's how I thought of it too. But no, it was because the zip line was out in the fall in Northern Michigan. It's actually really cold, so I'd be shivering. So the kitchen's warm, but I didn't eat donuts for a really long time because I just made thousands of donuts.
Dude, I remember like doing oh my God, I had a story. The worst time I ever got high. I'll tell you this story. It's bad.
Okay.
I don't think I've told it on here before, but I feel pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Anyhow, I was in college, first week or second week in college, and this is bad. So I go. So you're trying to meet everyone,
Yeah,
and have everyone like you. Like it's very important this first week
of college.
Like we did this thing where everyone sits in a circle and they're like, "Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm a Virgo. I like math or whatever. And I remember like being so nervous about getting up. The idea that I'm a stand-up now, like how much I was shaking and how much I cared what people thought about me. So anyhow, it's like the second week in school and everyone is like getting to know each other. And I meet these kids, these Puerto Rican guys, and they're doing a thing called gravity bong hits.
Thank you.
Do you know what that is?
Huh.
Do you know what gravity bong hit is?
Yeah, I was just talking about how gross they are the other day.
Well, you put it in water and you fill up a whole milk carton of weed and then you put it through water and you go and it's a whole milk carton of fucking weed.
But I thought it was out of like a glass bong.
No,
that's just a bong.
Oh.
I've seen people do jeebs out of like things as big as Poland Spring like the huge things that like the guys come to replace every month or whatever, and a pool.
Wow. Wait, what are jeebs?
What are what?
Jeebs.
Jeebs?
You
Gravity bong?
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's
Jeebs.
Sorry, that's stoner term for gravity bong. A jeeb.
Jeebs.
All right, so I was doing so they were doing jeebs.
Okay.
And so I did a jeeb and I was so high, like insanely high. Now, when I was a senior in high school, I went on a trip to Boston College.
Wait, but you didn't tell me.
I know, it'll get there.
Okay.
Now that was the setup, and now
okay.
Pretty good storyteller, by the way. I know what I'm doing, I think. So I'm a senior. I go to Boston College. I'm hanging out with all these football guys. The biggest guys you've ever seen in your life. They're all like 6'5", 300 pounds, monsters. And they go, by the way, you just hit your head so hard against the wall.
I'm trying to act normal.
I know.
I'm trying so hard to act normal and like give you all of my attention because I'm really actually interested. I think you're just talking so slow. It feels like so. I'm like, it's in the pauses. I'm like, okay, am I sitting right?
I think I'm doing more dramatic pauses.
You are. So Boston College, senior year.
All right, I'll
speed it up. I can.
You're with the football boys.
I'm with the football boys. They're all huge, right? And we're all talking. And we're talking about lifting weights and getting jacked and whatever. And then next thing you know, they start talking about showering with other guys on the team and how some guys on the team have the biggest fucking dicks you've ever seen in your life. And some of the white guys on the team that were like big fat dudes have little tiny dicks. And they were talking about how they would get penis pumps. And they would said it's like bench press before your dick.
Yeah, like you're amping up your muscles.
Yeah. And so I was like, dude, that's so cool. I want to be like you. And I was like, I don't think I could play D1 football, but I could pump my dick. So I go back to Florida and I'm on this mission to get a dick pump.
Couldn't you just order one offline?
That's how old I am.
Couldn't you Amazon it and have it be there in 2 days? Or between 4 a.m. and
Amazon
8 p.m.?
didn't exist in my day.
Yeah.
4
They did
a.m.
what, Pony Express?
No, because it's really so amazing how fast Amazon will drop something off to you. Like I still can't fathom it because every time they do that, I'm like, but where's this coming from? Is it coming from a random store like a Whole Foods?
Mm-hmm.
Like, or is it coming from... How do they get it? There's not distribution centers
They're everywhere. They are.
But how big aren't they?
It's gigantic.
Okay,
they have everything.
But do they have like mini ones
Yes.
in neighborhoods based off of like what the demographic of what they typically buy? Like how do they know? How can they get
all these answers? Yes, they're pretty good at what they do.
It just like it's really wild.
Well, there's probably 200 products that are at the very top. Like, if you think about it, like 200 products probably take up 85% of all their sales. So they're ready to go. You know what I mean? But a dick pump, that'd probably be in their bottom 3%. The dick pump would have still took up probably at least 8 days. And then if
because
I had
that's
Amazon
coming from
Prime,
China.
Yeah, that's getting made fresh.
I just remember Trump going, China.
Yeah. Well, there's little...
Like, I feel like that's how I said it. I said, China.
They're so funny to, like, put in the order and, like, they wake up 5 Chinese kids to just be like, all right, let's make a pump for this loser.
I remember in high school, some girls would order prom dresses from China, and they look so beautiful online, but they would come in and be so like the dresses would just be cut so wild and
not well.
Yes, not well.
Yeah.
And
well, this dig pump I saw.
I don't know why I was going with that. Sorry.
So I saw the quality.
Don't buy a prom dress from China.
So I have to figure out. I'm from a smallish kind of town, so we don't have a lot of places you could buy a dig pump. So I had to. I don't know how I figured it out. I don't even know if Google was there yet. I think. Oh, you know what it was? Is I drove. On the bus. We'd ride past this place, and everyone would always point at it because it was the one sex store in town, and it was called Southern Exposure. Which is
I love that name.
It's a perfect name.
Great name.
And so I walk in, I'm like a junior or senior in high school, a senior in high school, and I'm trying to play it cool, but I've never been in a sex store, so it's like, it's wild to be in a sex store. And I see the dig pump, and I'm like, I get the penis pump, and I'm like, dude, the guy is like, it's
the only thing you're buying, isn't it?
No, so this is what I thought to do. So he had like gauges in his ears, like he was like piercing through his like septum or whatever, and I was like he didn't care that I was buying a penis pump, but I thought he was gonna judge me, so I bought Magnums, and I go,
stop. Stop it!
I did. So I bought Magnums.
Why is that so good?
Because I was like, the Magnums are for me, but the penis pump is for my little dick friend that we're all making fun of.
Or that you thought your dick was going to be ginormous after the penis pump.
Yeah.
That you were like, I'm going to need some.
Yeah, just in case. I don't know how good this thing's going to... Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to need a Magnum to keep my dick in order.
I love your logic.
So I buy him. He doesn't care at all. He's like, yeah, okay, dude. I don't need a story. I'm like, but So anyhow, I go back home. I pump my dick. And it does. It gets blood in there.
How long do you have to do it for?
5 minutes.
Wait, so I picture it like a syringe. Like a giant, like, you know how those giant...
It's a pump.
Got it, yeah.
Like a bike pump, but for your penis.
No, because I'm picturing like a tire air pump.
No. No, you connect it to your car, and you just let it run. It's about 30, 40 volts.
Okay.
So I'm pumping my dick, and here's the thing. You have to buy a clamp, too, because then the blood goes away. But it did make it thicker. But then the blood would just fall out, and it really... But it gave it some more life, some more girth. And then I did it like a couple more times, but I wasn't even fucking anybody. I was just doing this to like jerk off and have my hand filled up.
Dude.
So
it's moments like this where I'm like, really remember how funny you truly are.
Just gotta get him stoned.
So, how bad was the last episode? So, yeah, I just want to know what a man's dick felt like, So anyhow,
a different man's
dick that was on my body. So that reminds me, one time I told
your friend's
my buddy Rusty,
who you bought the
I told Rusty
for.
that we should make arms to jerk you off, and I was like, like a man hand. He's like, wait, why would it be a man?
Because you were picturing your own hand, probably. Yeah.
I was like, if anyone's gonna be jerking me off, it's my own arm.
Because guys know how to jerk off themselves better than any girl ever could, or any guy.
No one wants to buy a little dainty arm to jerk you off, a little female arm. No, you want a man.
You gotta cover the whole thing, and you get a double wraparound, so it can be extra, in there, because your fingers are longer, so you can wrap more around it, like double. Not double, but almost. Depends.
Girl math.
Before or after penis pump?
All right, so I use it like 3 times. I really don't use it a lot, but I had to put lotion in it, and I think I used it backwards. But needless to say, it looked like there was lotion in it, like it was used a lot. But I really only used it 3 times. I would be honest. And then I was going to college, and I was like, do I pack it? Like, should I bring this to college? And this is where my brain is, I'm like, yeah, I'll bring it to college. So I got my Proactive, I have my lacrosse stick, and I have my penis pump.
I want to know what you didn't take to college, like, over a penis pump.
Probably my calculator.
Because
I left the TI-82.
You were like, I'll get another one.
You know what? Who needs a calculator?
The penis pump was hard to find. I understand. Also, when you're at college, like, what if your mom comes across that?
I know.
Or your dad,
Yeah.
You don't want them to see your penis pump.
So I left a calculator, a protractor, and a compass. And I was like, you know what? It's gonna take up too much room. So I packed the cock pump, the penis pump, and I go off to college to New Orleans, and I put it away in a bag, and I make sure to like lock it up in the top, like you had to go through like 40 things to get to this thing, like because I was like, I'm not gonna get caught.
Never mind. Go ahead.
So don't cut. And then stay here. So I use it 1 time in college, okay? And because I'm lazy, which we all know, I don't put it back into the 40 things. I had to go to class or something. So I threw it in my drawer, and I went to class. My roommate was Seth Glassman. Seth, you've met. I went to class. I hung out with the Puerto Rican kids. I did the gravity bong hits. I'm so stoned. Now, Seth was looking for a lighter, and he found the pump. And he called. He didn't know what it was. So he called.
Wait, was the lotion still in it?
It looked like it's been used by a whole football team. So.
Poor Seth.
Yeah, poor Seth. Poor Seth. You ain't wrong. So Seth, he calls my other buddy Aaron, and then Aaron comes down. They don't know what it is because maybe all the lotion on it. They just don't know, and no one has seen a penis pump like in the flesh. Like it just wasn't.
You guys are like monkeys discovering something.
Fire.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, like the wheel. This is like when Christopher Columbus came to America. It's the same exact thing. So they find the pump. So then Aaron, he calls a girl to ask her what it is. Mind you, this is the first week of freshman year.
Aaron calls a girl?
Called a girl. She called a friend. She called a friend. They called another friend. Next thing you know, there's 30 people in the smallest dorm room you've ever seen in your life. I'm smoking gravity bong hits, and I'm walking home, and I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. I'm so fucked up. I don't smoke weed a lot. Also a little drunk. I walk in. I think it's a party. I'm like, oh my God. Fuck yeah, dog. Party in my dorm. Like I'm the cool kid. Seth reaches into the drawer. It was all like slow motion. He goes, what the fuck is this? And starts swinging the pump.
Ugh. I'm just imagining the lotion squirt out. Like
no, there was no. It wasn't like the dude from Suits.
Call back.
2 episodes ago. It gets quiet. Everyone's laughing at me, like pointing at me. I'm like, oh, dude, fucking, what a loser, kind of. And then they're all laughing and gets quiet, and they go, what is this? And I swear to God, I was so stoned. I just look at them and go, that's my penis pump. I said it like Clint Eastwood.
That's the way to do it.
And I was like, yeah, man, so what? And then I remember I took it and I like threw it and it broke, and I was like, fuck. But and Then everyone leaves.
You're like,
no one was there for a party. Everyone just left.
oh.
And then I was like, I played it really cool. But then I was so stoned, I started coming down. And I'm like, oh my God, my life is over. Like I wasn't cool at all.
Were you alone in your room?
No, there were like 2 other dudes in there, I remember, and I'm like, hey, bros, I just want to let you know, I just bought that to play a prank on Seth.
Oh my God.
I have magnums.
Dude. Andrew, this just keeps getting worse.
I go,
That's
bros.
so
I go, bros. I'm just trying to prank Seth. And then I was like, will you back me up with that story, bros? And they're like, yeah. I don't know what happened, but I swear to God, I didn't leave my dorm for like 3 weeks. I would just look out the window like a sad puppy.
Like a kid stuck in an orphanage.
Yeah.
Just look at all of them having fun.
Like, look at all the regular dicks out there without not needing pumps. And then and then like it died down eventually, but that was my first week of college.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd you come back from it? Did you just let people forget, or did you make up another weird lie in the middle of nowhere, or out of the middle of nowhere?
I think I was just like drinking a lot to forget. Yeah, a lot of people drinking. I'd have that like Vietnam look in my eye, you know. I lost a lot of good men, a lot of semen.
The first time I went to a sex store, it was the same thing in my hometown. There was only one.
What was the name?
I forget, but as soon as I turned 18, me and one of my he was like a classmate, but I grew up with him, so we were like friends when we were younger, and we were like friendly, but not like tight. Whatever, doesn't matter. I think it's random that him and I were like, once we both turn 18, we're gonna go into the sex store. So as soon as I did, like that weekend, I remember I went in with him, and what did I get? I got that purple thing that you used on me the other night. That's my OG, and I still use it to this day. Anyways,
it's 9 years old now.
It's 9 years old. Or no.
Yeah.
No.
Almost 10. 10 in a few weeks.
I have a confession to make too.
What?
The penis bump is in my drawer too.
Wait, I wanted to bring up, cut to you trying to hide a sex toy so hard in college, and I remember once I went over to your place when we first started dating, and I peeked in your closet, and there was
4 sex toys.
4 what kind of sex toys were they?
There was a mouth and a vagina.
Yeah, which they were funny gifts, but I know that you tried them out.
I tried one out.
And they're just they're sprinkled in your closet like little glitter.
That's how much I matured. Who cares? Well, I think I just
yeah, some would say it's maturing and some would say it's not maturing.
You have 50 things next to the door.
Oh,
who cares?
Yeah. I'm not saying
I do feel like guys get judged based off of if they have a pocket pussy or something. More than a girl having a dildo. Yes.
I think guys used to, but not anymore.
Dude, if you walked in and I was having sex, I go, or if we're having sex, I'm like, hey, pull out Regina, or wait, that's my stepsister's name.
Manhand.
Why was that the name I picked? Pull out Elizabeth. Wait, that's
I just always go with Jessica or Ashley. Those are general enough names.
I should have done that. But yeah, we're in the middle of sex. I'm like, pull out Jessica, and it's just this pocket vagina. I'm like, hey, no, yeah, just put it on me. You would think it's a little weird.
Yeah, I would. I guess I just meant if I found one. When I found one, I didn't care. I was like, that's funny.
I think if I had a full doll, it'd be something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sick.
I think I just imagined you having me
Lugging
catching
it
you
around,
No,
bringing it
me-
to college in a duffel bag.
No, me catching you like having sex with it, and I know I would 100% be jealous.
It'd be so funny when I fucking even put that thing on top.
I would be so jealous.
I have the thing riding me, but it's just dead. But that's how lazy I am.
Just imagine it waving around like one of those things outside a car dealership.
I tie up like strings to the roof and then I play it, and it's like a puppet.
You have a whole pulley system for your sex.
Yeah. Yeah, and you wouldn't judge me?
No. Normalize sex toys for men.
Normalize pulley machines for sex toys for men. Yeah. Man. Anyhow, but yeah, so I don't even know.
It's a revolution.
It is a revolution. I think we're starting one right now. Yeah, I think guys, dude, I'm telling you, guys are still very afraid of buying a pocket pussy or something, or being seen with that, or known for that. I still think there should be like a machine that tickles your balls.
I think that
Like just fingers that play like little like snaps.
I was gonna
with
say,
your nuts.
are you talking about tickles or like vibrations?
Probably a little both.
Because you could just use like one of my vibrator machines on there.
No, I need the man fingers. I need a guy that's like cool, snapping my nuts, but like, you know,
I do know.
can't have a woman's hand doing it. All right, what's next?
Yeah, wait, you know what? I have a little sex tip, by the way, on that note.
Skincare and sex.
Oh, yeah. So why don't you just, girls, ladies who are, or men who are jerking off men, ask him like which way he jerks off, and then just do that.
Yeah, mimic
Like make
it.
sure it's the right hand, the correct hand, and the correct clockwise or counterclockwise. And that's a easy way to up your hand job game.
I don't know if you've ever asked me that.
I have. But I don't remember what you like. Next time.
I like an arm that's hairy.
I like when you tickle my balls.
All right, what's next?
Okay, so I have a little game for you guys. I named it Munchies Power Ranking. So I'm going to give you guys these Post-its, and one at a time I'm going to read them off. You'll take them off, and I guess on each side of the puddle sign you can place them on the wall. But you're going to rank these 10 munchie snacks.
Wait,
Okay.
but what's the sides? Sorry. Like
The
I don't.
size?
The
Oh,
sides.
Side? You're
Yeah.
on the side you're on.
No, I know, but what do the sides mean?
Like just
Your favorite munchies.
like you're gonna.
What's your favorite
You're
food?
gonna put them like on the wall, like first one, second.
Oh, in order.
Yeah.
Oh, ranking them. Got it.
All right, do we
Alright.
go through each one
Yeah,
though?
I'll name them. Ready? So the
Okay.
first one we have pizza rolls. Where are you putting the pizza rolls?
I
And
mean,
you can,
fuck.
We're
Wait.
gonna move this, or you're gonna be able to move it around.
Got it.
But-
Sorry, guys.
All good.
Pizza
Place pizza rolls at where you would put them on as your high snack. And too high, Andrew. I'll tell you a little lower. Perfect.
All right, is that one?
That's one.
One is the top. Okay.
Oh.
I don't fuck around. Pizza rolls are for when you're high.
Hell
Are you
yeah.
kidding me? You got to go toaster oven
Wait, so-
too.
Yeah.
You can't go microwave.
An air fryer sometimes does it too much. Toaster oven's the OG.
Toaster oven, but takes longer.
Wow.
So it's hard to get. It's hard to fucking be patient. Wow, were you gonna say pizza rolls is where for you?
Well, if that's one, mine's like 6.
Okay.
My mom and I used to, when my dad worked overseas and all my siblings moved out, it was just my mom and I, and we would have girls' nights, and it would literally just be both of us baking like one of those ginormous like bags of pizza rolls and just eating pizza rolls and then sleeping in the same bed. We're like, girls' night. But it was every time pizza rolls. It was like the one time we were like eating bad. I wish I was more like that. Anyways, let's go.
Next.
Next we got Cheetos.
Cheetos, I'm going lower. I'm going all the way down here. They're not hot. They don't really bring anything to the table, although they're easy to get to, which is nice. What do you feel
Very
about
accessible. Cheetos are at every single store.
Yeah. Accessible.
And they have hot Cheetos and normal Cheetos. Cheesy Cheetos. Okay.
Next is cookies.
Cookies. Interesting. I'm throwing, cookies above pizza rolls. It's so hard because cookies is after pizza rolls, but I'd have to go probably right in the middle.
Wait, actually, I'm going below, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
of importance.
I don't have that much of I'm more of savory than sweet.
Okay.
Next is fresh fruit.
Oh God. Get out of here. Actually, you know what? A strawberry?
Yep, think of that.
I couldn't fuck with that. I'll put that at 9. Also, these orders might switch. Where are you putting fresh fruit? Above pizza rolls?
Yeah,
You've
something
never
juicy to
bought
quench your thirst.
Fruit.
What? We have apples in the fridge and bananas and avocados. Those are all fruit.
Yeah, but to put it above pizza rolls, you've bought a pizza every time we've been to Trader Joe's.
No, you bought a pizza. You go grocery shopping. I do not. Okay, next one.
Next up is Taco Bell.
Oh, shit. When you're high, boy, that's going just there, boy. This seems like a plug.
Popcorn.
Sweet popcorn. Above Taco Bell? You're ridiculous, dude. Popcorn's going below Cheetos for me. Popcorn's on the bottom there.
All right. We have fries next.
Ooh, fries are doing damn good, boy. But fries without a burger, though? I don't know.
No, under the chair the other way.
Perfect. Don't worry about me.
Don't worry about me.
Guys, I'm taking this
All right.
seriously.
What's next?
Next, we have ice cream.
Ice cream's right here, boy.
Wait,
Third.
I gotta catch up. Where's the French fries? Oh, got 'em. Okay. Ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream is next. Oh wait, I just said ice cream. Sorry. Did I? Okay, I'm not high. You guys are.
Yeah.
Sour candy.
Oh, sour candy. I'm going all the way. I'm going between Cheetos and popcorn. I realize people listening at home should get more of a play-by-play.
Nah, watch it.
Okay. And last,
we have cream cheese.
I can throw cream cheese right there. Like straight cream? That's pretty ballsy to go straight cream to the mouth. Okay.
All right. Now, Andrew, you want to read off your rankings?
Yeah. So my rankings are number 1, Taco Bell. Number 2, pizza rolls. Number 3, ice cream. 4, fries. 5, cookies. 6, cream cheese. 7, fresh fruit. 8, Cheetos. 9, sour candy. 10, popcorn.
Okay.
Brenna?
I'm an indecisive gal. Number 1, popcorn.
Crazy.
Number 2, fries. 3, Taco Bell. 4, fresh fruit. 5 is tied for ice cream and pizza rolls. 6, cookies. 7, Cheetos. 8, sour candy. And 9, cream cheese.
I thought we got 10.
You do. She has a tie.
Oh. You put Cheetos below. I can't get over your fresh fruit placing and your popcorn.
Popcorn has always been my favorite snack. Yum. Fries, yum.
What kind
Just
of popcorn, though?
carb.
What kind of popcorn?
Both. I'll take butter and kettle at the same time.
Interesting.
Oh, it's so good.
Learning a lot about you.
But actually, you know what? I kind of have cotton mouth, so eating popcorn with dry mouth is kind of
Not
the vibe.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. All right. Well, I could have done things better, but
No, there's no. I won.
So, I totally messed up when guessing what your favorite high snack would be, and I got you guys sour candy.
Oh. Thank you.
Can have a little munchie now.
Yes.
I don't know. People will hear us chewing.
Well, just rip it open.
Okay.
Well, don't worry. I'll cut your voice out during voicemails.
Okay.
Thank you. Wow.
All right.
You really thought of it all.
You know, stoners like to help fellow stoners out.
I might have to change my list.
All right. Whenever you ready to hear what people have to
Give me a few more.
or let you know about?
It's too loud in the mic. We'll eat them after.
Just cutting. He's cutting out our voice while the voicemails are playing. So we have time to eat them.
Don't put that much pressure on it.
No. Oh, if it adds stuff, then don't do it. We're not adding more
All right,
work.
let's just get her done. So then we could eat Taco Bell.
All right. Our first voicemail is from Liv.
Hi, Andrew and Brenna. So a funny weed story I have is one time I got super high. Like, wasn't really planning to get super high, but you know how edibles go. And I essentially just like hung out on the couch, went to bed. Next morning, could not find the TV remote, like, at all. Didn't think much of it. Was just like, okay, whatever. It's somewhere. Couple days go by, I'm still just like not sure where the remote is. It was in my purse. I accidentally turned off my mother-in-law's TV when I was at their house because I put my hand in my purse to try to find something and accidentally clicked the power button on the remote and then realized the remote was in my purse. So for whatever reason, I decided to put the remote in my purse. And yeah.
Is she high right now?
I think she is. You know, for a second there,
she put her phone, the remote in her purse 5 times. I love that. She wanted to reiterate that.
it was in her purse. If you're in case you're wondering.
And it was in the cadence of that movie or it was a Vine that goes, and they were.
Time out. You said that TikTok, that movie. It was a Vine.
When the guy goes, and they were roommates.
Oh,
do you remember that?
No.
Okay.
I love that she. There must have been a second there when the TV went off just from touching the purse, where she thought she had some powers.
Definitely, if she did a gravity wrong.
She's like, "What else is in my purse?"
I love that story, though.
Yeah, it's a cute story.
Yeah, very cute.
No, you always like. I thought it was gonna end up being in the fridge. That's what I thought. You know, it is funny when you're like, "No, just put it in my purse," so then I know where it is all the time. Even if I take it out of the house, but it'll stay in my purse, and then you're not high, and you're like, I don't know where the remote is. Anyway, you know where it is?
No, we can never find ours. Okay.
I should put it in my wallet.
Put it in your Magnum condoms.
Yeah.
Still got those 27 years later. I can't believe purple is still from high school. Jeez. Your dildo, I'm saying.
How did you used to carry condoms in your wallet?
Yeah.
Till when?
Till I met you. What's next?
This next one's from Natalie.
Hi, Andrew and Brenna. This is Natalie from Portland, Oregon. Andrew, I saw you at Helium. You were fantastic. My gripe with weed is just how quickly it can get out of hand. I had a weed caramel, took a bite, waited, didn't feel anything, took a bigger bite, and then I was like stoned out of my fucking mind. Like, couldn't move. I was laying in the sand at the river watching the sand granules fall one by one. And then later that night, Googling, like, how long will I feel high for? Because even though you're a rational person, you feel like you're going to die. So that's my annoyance with weed. Can we I guess when I did that, it was not legal. So maybe it's more regulated now, but I'm too scarred to even try. But love you, Brenna. You're an amazing addition to the podcast. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for calling in.
Yeah. I've blacked out from an edible.
Oh, edibles?
Edibles don't have control.
You don't know what how much you're taking, how it's going to affect your bloodstream. I don't know why I sound like a
maybe if you're gonna try it again, try a pen, because those you can just take one puff of and it's much more gradual. Yeah
edibles. I remember I ate an edible and then I looked at the TV and it wasn't on, but I was still enamored by the shape of the TV. Like I was just like, that's a nice rectangle for 6 hours pretty much. Yeah, dude, edibles fuck you up more than mushrooms, I think.
Oh, for sure.
By the way, I love that these keep falling, and whatever is still up there is what we should eat tonight.
Whoa, good one.
Yeah, dude.
Love that. Wait, we gotta do better than that. Yeah.
I don't know if that was good either. I think the first one was better, actually.
This last one's from Brian.
What I think sucks about weed is the fact that, sometimes when you get high, you think that, like, you have the best idea, right? And you think it's going to be so awesome. And you're like, I'm going to leave a really cool and entertaining voicemail, and everybody's going to love it. But then, like, halfway through, you realize, actually, this isn't even a story about anything other than the thing that you're currently doing. But you also are currently high. That might have something to do with it. And I guess that is the annoying thing that sucks about weed. Yeah. But smoke up, bitches!
I want to get high with that guy.
He sounds like Seth Rogen a little bit. I like that voicemail, but then part of it is like, it's like so heady that he knows it's like heady.
Yeah, but it's funny.
I know.
It's silly. He's just letting loose.
He was fun.
It is awkward when you start recording a voicemail and then you're like, oh shit, I can't go back. Just gotta roll with this.
Yeah. I remember like how scared I would be to call into the radio. Like, you know how radio stations.
You called in the radio?
Hell yeah. Disney Channel?
Like the actual radio where they would be like 101.9 UPS. And they'd be like, call in and tell us like something like this. Like, I just would be so scared. I can't imagine doing it on a podcast. I don't know that's it.
No, I just can't believe you called in. Like, it's so funny.
I mean,
that's when you know you're from a small town.
I think a lot of times I would call in and hang up, but I did try to get on a few times. I don't think I ever got on. One time I also called 5 Gum on the back. This is so sad.
Wait, what?
Wait.
You called the gum company? Why?
I just wanted to talk to somebody.
Oh, and that's sadder than the penis pump story. Did anyone pick up?
Yeah.
And what did they say? Was it customer service?
Yeah, it would be like, tell us about our gum. Or like, tell us how we're doing. And I was like, I think this is great, but does it really last 5 hours? Like, things like that. It's really sad. I remember specifically I was pacing in my front lawn, and it was like, I was like stressed.
How old were you?
I don't know. I just like spent a lot of time alone at like one point in my life, and like my parents weren't checking in on me really, so I just like would do weird shit like that.
I know, it's so sad.
Yeah, I know. Now I'm like, wait, I think that this is like uncovering some sort of like trauma in me.
I love picturing you like, hey Reese's Pieces. Brenna? Yeah, it's me.
I would go play
yeah, it's me.
I would go play in the woods
How
alone
are all those
too.
Pieces in there? Yeah, you play in the woods alone?
Yeah, there was these woods in a few blocks up from my house in my neighborhood, and they were scary. Like, as a kid, it was just between our neighborhood and separated our neighborhood from the highway, basically, but it just felt, as a kid, like this big, deep, dark forest, which it kind of was big, and there was this... But but there was this rumor that was been like, because I'm one of 4 and I'm the youngest, so it was like this rumor that had been passed around forever that Michael Jackson haunts those woods. So it was like the most terrifying thing you could do.
Wait, didn't you grow up on like a Native American
Dude,
ground?
I grew up
then
terrified
instead of Indians, you're like Michael Jackson.
No, but I also grew up terrified of Native Americans, like because there was just so many stories, and
ghosts,
as a kid, they're like they are kind of like depicted as like these people that we fought against, and like you know,
but
like
who came up with Michael Jackson?
I don't know. It was like a old town legend.
So Michael Jackson haunted the woods in between the highway, and
I always, because his face was so white, I'd always just picture like clown white face, like dark hair Michael Jackson, like that's terrifying. Because when I was like that age, that was when Michael Jackson, they were like, he touches little kids.
So wait, why are we telling this story? Oh, because you would go in the woods?
Yeah, I'd like scare myself.
But wouldn't you get afraid in there?
Yeah, like I'd go and scare myself kind of. And
to
like,
feel alive.
I just was so lonely.
And then you'd call Five Gum when you got worked up. You're like, you don't understand, Five Gum. Michael Jackson is in the woods in between the highway and our house. They're like, Brenna, stop calling us. Call fruit. I can't even think of another gum.
Yeah, I was very introspective. Like I was outgoing, but very. It's true. I was a very like introspective child, but like I was also outgoing, and like then I got super anxious, like because when you're outgoing and like loud as a kid, like people always make like talk about it, you know, or they say it like, wow.
No, you still have anxious. A lot of anxious thoughts if we have to go anywhere or do anything.
Oh, yeah. Like constantly social anxiety. But
yeah.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. No, I mean.
Working on just being brave.
And I have to be better at being more empathetic towards that. Because I'm just like, I used to be like that. Like, I don't know, until probably, I still get a little bit like that if it's like a brand new place. But usually I don't know. I think performing so much in front of so many people that I just, compared to that feeling, nothing feels that insane. Yeah. Except for going in the woods with Michael Jackson.
I think I see you get anxious, but you just are really good at talking yourself down from anxiety.
I am?
Yeah, and I'm not there yet.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Yeah.
Eventually what happens is you look back and you go, I can't believe I fucking cared or that affected me like it did. And I think that's part of the reason why I get upset when it happens with you, because I'm like, one day she's gonna know that this is none of this matters. Yeah. The fact that you look like a mom in jeans for 3 people.
Yeah.
Like nothing matters.
Yeah. Every few months we have a conversation. Well, not every few months. I think it's actually happened like 3 times now where Andrew will be like, yeah, sometimes I forget that you're just like younger than me. That like, yeah. And I think it's one of the only times, and I feel our age gap in our relationship where you're just like really on the other side of things, and you have like, it's hard for us to figure out what the other one's feeling. Yeah. Like from like the place that they're coming from. I don't know. That's pretty like broad, but
you know who would be able to tell us exactly what we're feeling?
A therapist.
5 Gum.
Kind of the same thing, if you ask me.
Should we end this by calling 5 Gum?
Yeah, if you tell people to subscribe and.
Oh yeah, hey.
And give a skincare tip.
Yeah.
Subscribe and like, but mostly subscribe to the show if you like the show. I know it seems kind of annoying to just click that little button right there, but it really helped the show. The more subscriptions, the more likely we'll be able to get another penis pump. And then, skincare?
Yeah,
skincare, I'll get the number out.
Okay. Wait, I want to change my skincare one. Ow! Why does my body hurt? Well, I don't know where my thing is, so it's fine. I'll just do this one.
Here's 5 gum.
Okay, so mandelic acid is just wanted to talk about, it's an ingredient. It's gentle chemical exfoliant to help. I don't want to do this right now.
Sorry, do it.
I feel so weird.
Just say it real quick.
I don't want to do this one. Like I just, yeah, that's.
Then just give anything.
I feel like I'm like.
Do you like? Here's a fun fact.
Okay.
Put lotion on your body after you shower.
You know what?
Good for you. Right?
Here's a good one. If you have oily skin, you still need a moisturizer. You just need to do a water-based moisturizer. So you'll look for things with titles that say like maybe Hydra. You're just looking for gel-based, so like water, glycerin, hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, those types of things in your moisturizer instead of an oil-based moisturizer. And typically, like I said, the package will tell you what it is.
And now I'm going to try to call 5 gum.
And I think I said you still. Oh yeah. Okay.
Mars Wrigley. To speak to our team in English, please press 1. Si le français est votre langue préférée, appuyez sur 2.
We're not going to do French.
Just so you know, all calls are recorded for quality and training purposes, but we'll only use the information you give us to manage your inquiry. Thank you for calling Mars Consumer Care. We're currently experiencing higher than usual call volumes and apologize for any inconvenience. Please hold for the next available agent. Otherwise, you can contact us at mars.com/contact us. We're committed to providing great customer
Why
service.
is
If
Wrigley?
you'd like to give us feedback on
Why
your
are their
experience,
phones backed up?
please hold on.
I know who's who,
Yeah, what time
because
is
there's a
it?
lot of sad girls out there that are calling.
1 to continue.
It is 8:19 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Oh,
5
minutes.
minutes.
Sorry.
We could just say, hey, we just wanted to tell you how much we love 5 gum.
Yeah, we just wanted to let you know.
Could wait.
Okay. Well,
Plus, we can have little clips of us listening, like a little mini clip of the wait music.
oh,
Faster than that.
Yes.
Thank you for calling Mars Consumer Care. This is Sharon. How can I help you today?
yeah. I was chewing 5 gum. Is that with Wrigley?
Yes, you're actually right.
I just wanted to let you guys know you guys are doing a bang up job there, and whoever makes the 5 gum, that we really enjoy it. Me and my girlfriend Brenna.
Yeah, and we know how hard it can be to be on the other side of that phone and when you're talking to customers, and we just want to say thank you for doing that job as well.
Oh, thank you so much. We really appreciate your feedback, and I'll make sure to let our 5 gum team know about this. Do you mind if I ask for your first and last name just for documentation purposes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be in your system. It's Brenna, Brenna. And my last name is Larocque. Don't forget it.
Is it in the system? Because she used to call you when she was
When I was 5, I would be so lonely, and I would call you guys.
Yeah, she would call, and she'd be in the woods with Michael Jackson. Would haunt the woods or something by the highway, and so she would call 5 gum to like feel at ease because she didn't have anyone else to talk to about it.
No, it's not a joke.
That's
It's not.
actually a very good- Oh, it makes us happy that we gave you company before. But Brenna, would you like to know if you're comfortable providing your phone number just for documentation purposes?
Yeah. My phone number is.
You probably have her old number.
Thank you.
I could give you my house phone that I grew up with too, if you need that. That might pull me up.
Oh, if you're comfortable.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I'll make sure to take note of that.
Okay. And there's another one that was the first.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough numbers. I got a question. Do a lot of like younger people call when they're just lonely to talk to someone sometimes there? Or do you ever get that or no?
So far, I actually haven't received any of those kind of questions. Usually what we receive is
She must be new.
related to the product quality.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's great quality, so thank you.
Yeah, all 5 hours we really enjoy with the gum. Even the 4th hour where we're like, it's probably not going to keep going, but it does. And that's what's crazy about it's like 5 hour energy, but you're chewing and blowing bubbles,
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much for loving our product. I'll make sure to let our team know that you love them.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You do the same for me. You both have a great day, and thanks for calling.
Thanks for talking to us. We're not alone.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks.
Sharon.
She was so nice. I get it now. Can we call it a Southern exposure?
Do you see what I mean?
Should we call Southern exposure? I don't think they're
open?
No, I'm not in my town. I could ask him if he remembers selling a penis pump to me. Southern exposure. I don't know if it's open.
In California you can call.
Yeah, I don't know if there are sister stores. Scissor Sisters. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Southern Exposure building. Here it is.
No.
Closes at midnight. We got it. Let's see what they have to say.
Florida time closes at midnight?
They probably are backed up, too.
Southern Exposure.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I purchased a penis pump from there about, I would say, going on 20 years now. Oh no, it's probably 20 years, and I don't know. I feel like it was a little defective, and I'm wondering if I can return, like if I have the receipt, if I can return it.
Said you got it here 20 years ago?
Yeah.
In 2002 or 2003?
Like 2001, and I brought it to college, and then everyone made fun of me for having it. Like everyone.
Like the Austin Powers movie.
Honestly, it was exactly like that, and it was so. Oh, it was so embarrassing. Like the whole school was in my dorm, pointing at me, calling me little dick, and I was just like, "Really, dude?" I was like, it was just messed up.
So what were you doing before that? Like, where were you when 9/11 happened?
I was in the second tower, but I pumped my penis and then I landed on it and everything was fine.
Damn, that's crazy, dude. I was in 4th grade, but I'm always curious. First thing I ask people when I meet them is, where were you when 9/11 happened?
I love that. You really understand. You really get to who they are as a person right away. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to remember who sold me the penis pump, but it probably wasn't you. You were probably still a youngin'.
Yeah, I was in 4th grade.
Yeah, on 9/11, you didn't sell me the pump. But all right, well, thanks for your time, man. I appreciate it. And if I come by the store with the receipt, could I trade it in or no? You don't think it's probably too late?
If you come in the store with the receipt and the pump and everything, we can talk about future 9/11s if you want.
Sounds great.
And it was definitely George Bush. Have a good night. Bye.
Oh my God. That's what we get for calling Florida.
That was my best friend growing up. That's Ricky. Regina's boyfriend. Like he obviously I wasn't pranking. I was kind of like curious, but it obviously came off like a prank, I guess, and that's why he went so hard on 9/11, I think. And he was trying to prank me back, I think.
I think so too.
I pictured him like sandy blonde beard and like dark hair, maybe highlights and gelled pretty straight up, and he was standing like this.
He probably gets a decent amount of prank calls.
For sure.
Yeah.
But
well, I thought he was like, were you alive? Is this a kid? You know?
I don't know. I think I told him I survived because I pumped my dick.
That was good.
Thanks. All right. Well, that's the episode. I don't think we can go anywhere from there. That was fantastic. I don't know what just happened this past hour, but it was fun.
It was fun.
And I feel like people are going to want us to smoke again because I think we were really chill compared to yelling about mango.
Yeah.
We'll yell about mango next.
This is the first day of your 4-day bender of getting high.
Yeah, let's go.
This is totally first day energy.
Yeah. Life's great. Everything's so funny. 5 gum. All right. Thanks for listening.
Bye, guys.
Puddles, puddles. Everybody now puddles. Everybody get up because you get down and then everyone will come over here.